So you don't have any kind of like gender reassignment surgeries coming up in the near future?
Wasn't planning on it, but hey, I'll try anything once.
I had a revelation that the whole debate is really fucking stupid. I mean, most arguments that people get into, if you stop both sides and say, okay, define your terms. What do you mean when you say this? And have the other side, give an equal definition, they're not going to be the same. And that's where the whole disconnect happens, and that's where all the anger comes from and whatever. So whenever all these people are talking about how they're gender queer and gender is malleable, they're
Ugh.
going back to like a very female studies thing where sex is one thing, gender is another. So sex is biological. Do you have a penis or a vagina? Gender is basically, in their minds, what you decide to cosplay as for that day. That's what that means. I mean, you might have to like grind in on them in an argument to get them to admit that's what they mean, but that's what they mean. So I think if the one side who is against all this genderqueer shit, against all this woke shit, was told that and understood that that's what they mean, they just mean that's like, did you ever know people who were like really intensely into Norse mythology so much so that they actually like worshipped Odin or worshipped Thor?
Can't say as I have.
I've known a few. They wear a Thor medallion, they grow a
Sounds
long
like it'd be
beard.
pretty cool, though.
Well, yeah, it's cool, but it's also like in the same way that I find people that believe in God or Yahweh or Allah in my head. I usually don't say this to them, but I think they're a little bit stupid. That's like a hole in their rational thinking game.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, they've substituted part of their analysis of the world and how it works to basically magic.
Magic, yeah, they didn't outgrow like some small part of them didn't outgrow magic thinking. So as cool as being a worshiper of Thor is, you also are suffering from the same problem.
Oh yeah, but you're just cooler.
Yeah. It is much fucking cooler, and that's why people do it. Like, if you ever watch, Forged in Fire, the, reality TV show,
Yeah, I've seen that.
so it's blacksmithing, people making cool blades, so of course you get every, like, 3rd or 4th episode, you get a guy with, like, a big braided ponytail beard and, like, some, like, Nordic runes tattooed on him, and they don't even, like, wear fucking blue jeans, they wear, like, some kinda, like, Viking outfit or whatever. They're kinda douchebags, and they have a hammer of Thor around their neck. Yeah, you're cosplaying. Right? I mean, I'm not wrong. They're cosplaying, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. And if you wanna be friends with them, if you want to amicably get along with them, you don't buy into what they're, putting out there, but, you kinda tolerate it. You get along with it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you respect the fact that they can believe what they want to believe.
That's the same thing essentially as, like, Ezra Miller saying that he's genderqueer and dresses like a female and shit like that. It's the same thing. They're fucking cosplaying. Everybody's fucking cosplaying. So that's all it is. And I think if more people on what I will say is my side of the issue, the side that's like, "Fuck that noise. This is goddamn silly, douchey shit," and you see somebody like that and you kinda wanna, like, beat them up and throw them in a locker from, like, high school or whatever. But if more people on this side of the argument just realize that they're not really saying that there's not 2 sexes, they're not saying that. They're saying there's multiple genders, which, it's define your terms. That's what it all comes down to, is define your terms.
Whenever they start saying anything, I pretty much just quit listening.
I know, because 'cause they're so whiny. They're whiny, whiny bitches. And you know what the problem with this whole woke movement is? I hate to say it, but it's older white women. Like, what the fuck, older white women? Do you not have enough cats to, like, hold your attention that you have to go on Twitter and start, like, jostling and agitating for all this societal change? It's so fucking stupid.
Well, I'm glad that this is a clear indication that we've solved every other problem on Earth. We can really focus deep down on this.
Penises and vaginas in the world, yeah.
I'm really glad that like there's no war in Ukraine going on, killing thousands. There's nothing really worth really concentrating your
I mean, if you're really, like, anti-Putin, you gotta know he's, like, over there just, like, laughing at our society. Like, what a bunch of weak like, I remember maybe, like, 7, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, I don't even remember. It wasn't that big of a thing in my life, but you hear about, like, France had riots every now and again where all these college students just like, "We don't have a job when we get out of college. What the fuck? Let's burn shit down." And that was just, like, the silliest shit. Like, what is going on with your goddamn fucktarded clown society? So that was my thought.
yeah,
That's how foreigners are looking at America now.
yeah. It's the direction we're going. Yeah.
And that'll do it for today's video, guys. Thanks for going on this journey with us. Let me know how you liked it in the comments section. And also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel as we bring you more thoughtful and intriguing content in the future.